The need for constant control is a trauma response. Control is usually quiet, invisible, often mistaken for responsibility, care, being put together. And yet, how many of us live in constant tension, watching, scanning, predicting, managing every move, our own and everyone else's? How many of us can truly relax, trust, or let go, even for a moment? Unfortunately, not many. Control is most often unresolved fear that once kept you safe. And even though logically we know there are many things in life we cannot control, we still try. Because at some point, not being in control meant danger. So where the need for constant control is born. See, when a child grows up in unpredictability, emotional absence, chaos, or threat, their nervous system shifts into hypervigilance. Hypervigilance means constantly scanning, predicting danger, trying to prevent emotional loss, staying ahead of what might happen. Growing up in chaos, adapting to emotional, unpredictable adults, learning to read the room, learning that safety depends on vigilance. So control becomes the child's way to create safety where none existed. A child who doesn't know if mom will be emotionally available, if dad will explode, if home will be calm or stormy, learns to control reality because control feels like safety. The constant need for control is a survival strategy. Later in adult life, you take too much responsibility, you can't ask for help, or you have trouble asking for help. You don't trust your partner, life, or the future. You feel like everything depends on you. Because somewhere inside there is an old belief quietly running your world. If I don't stay on top of everything, something bad will happen. And what control does to the body? Chronic control keeps the nervous system in survival. The body often lives in constant tension, hyper-alertness, readiness to react, which may often show up as digestive problems, tight stomach, headache, stiff neck and back, difficulty breathing. The body never rests because it believes it must stay alert. What control does to relationships? Control destroys closeness because you're afraid to lose. Control creates resistance, builds distance, takes away your partner's autonomy, blocks the flow of love. And the controlling person is often exhausted, lonely, starving for support, deeply needing closeness. But they learn they are not allowed to relax, to trust. So who is really under the control? Under the need to control almost always lives a child who had to be the strong one. Learned not to cry, learned not to ask, learned to stay alert, learned to manage adults instead of being cared for. Had to grow up too fast. That child is still standing guard. Still afraid that if it lets go, everything will collapse. And until it is met with tenderness, control remains the only protection it knows. What actually helps you let go? Not more relaxation techniques, not trying to be more chill. Those usually work for a moment. What truly releases control is building safety inside yourself. Reconnecting with your body, regulating your nervous system, giving yourself presence, gentleness, and real support, even if it takes time. Yes, there are things in life we need structure, responsibility, and boundaries around. But chronic control slowly eats your peace, your relationships, and your body from the inside. Because when your body finally feels safe, constant control is no longer needed. Thank you for listening. You're welcome. And I hope you have a nice day.